And now, another chapter in the continuing saga of Coop and C55. Coop's beautifully optimized 5-year plan is right on target when all of a sudden a time portal opens. C55, is that you? He asks. The future needs your help, she exclaims. Let me show you. 20 galactic time cycles in the future. Multiple assets are breaking down, resulting in catastrophe. They didn't realize the assets were degrading so rapidly and needed attention. If only they had been able to predict this and intervene before they failed. Now they'll have to spend far more money and suffer the consequences of those unplanned failures. C55 hands Coop a mysterious object and tells him, "You'll know when to use it." Coop returns in a panic. They need to act now to avoid future disaster. But how can he build a plan that reaches so far into the future? Which assets are destined for failure and when? What to do? What's that, Neutron? Aha! Now I understand. This unlocks C55's amazing predictive analytics module. She tells Coop that she can help him build models to predict how each asset class will degrade with age. Her predictive analytics uses these models to determine risk over time and calculate the optimal intervention date to avoid future asset failures. She explains that condition data is needed to complete her analysis. Luckily, Coop has help. Neutron and the space pups can gather the data they need. They head out to sniff out the riskiest assets. From large solar deflectors to space fleet domes, they evaluate the condition of the assets and send the data back to C55. C55 analyzes the new data and provides Coop with some new recommendations on where and when to intervene to reduce the risks of their assets failing. C55 generates scenarios to examine different strategies, each with their own budget and risk profile. By adjusting the proposed levels of investment, they'll be able to repair or replace their aging assets in time to avert future disaster. At an emergency council meeting, he demonstrates that the best approach is to increase funding now. Coop, with the help of C55, now has a long-term plan that manages their risk within acceptable levels and keeps the galaxy safe. But the new plan isn't just managing risk. It also maximizes value and includes the full asset life cycle costs. Stay tuned to learn how.